One thing I want to share with you today is a technique from NLP. NLP teaches you how the most exceptional people on the planet, in any field of endeavour, actually have learned how to manage more of their internal processes than anyone else. So, if you've ever struggled with stress or anxiety, and who hasn't, NLP teaches you that you have much more control of that than you think you do. Let me demonstrate. Let me take you through a simple process. Remember a time when you were stressed, agitated, irritated, whatever you choose. Notice your physiology. Is it starting to crumple down? Notice your breathing as you start to get short or laboured. What's the dialogue inside your head? What's that tone? If you're angry, there'll be a frustrated tone. If you're sad, it'll be a despondent tone. If you're stressed, it'll be an alarmist tone of some kind, but the voice actually leads the emotion. What are the thoughts? If you're stressed, then I can pretty well guarantee the thoughts are not about what has happened, they're about the potential consequence of what's happened. So with stress, you're always tracking to the future. It's never about now. So by definition, you're always fabricating when you're being stressed. So notice how you're doing it. There's componentry to it. There's the voice, there's the limited breathing, there's the physiology, where you're holding tension. For a lot of people, it's through the solar plexus of the chest or through the back and shoulders, some through the head, but just notice where you're holding that. Now let's look at interrupting it. Just straighten right up for me. And by the way, every thought you have has a position in space in front of you. It's not actually inside your head. It's that you project it out in front. Now, oversimplifying, if you project above the horizon, things tend to be a little bit softer. It's more your visual area. If you are looking below the horizon when you're accessing emotion, you'll dive into it. It's more thinking and feeling. More about that later. But notice, if you lift, look up, run the same thought. Is it still the same intensity? Give it a rating. I'm not saying change the thought, I'm saying change the physiology. Pull your shoulders right back, come right up. Is it still the same emotion? For most people, no. But here's the other driver, typically. Come back down and notice the voice inside your head. Notice the tone. Now replace the voice. Don't change the words, but replace the voice with an absurd voice. It could be a cartoon voice. It could be a silly French accent. Any way you want to do it, a broad Scottish accent. Anything you want to do. I don't think I do Scottish very well, but whatever you want to do Billy Connolly in your head, but do the same beat up, run the same threat inside your head, but now with a Scottish or a French accent. And notice, you probably can't do that because your brain can't run that duality. It can't run, I'm stressed and I'm running absurdity. You have much more control of your own internal thought process than most people on the planet ever think is possible. NLP doesn't just say you're in charge of your life, it shows you how. This is one little element of it. There's so much more to it. So if you want to know more, come and join us.